Today, November 26th, 5 hours left, Archangel Michael says, a letter with shocking news about your inheritance is arriving. You won't believe who sent it. Open immediately. My beloved child, don't skip. Something enormous is moving toward you right now, and if you even blink, you might miss the single moment that could change your entire destiny. Today, 26th November, only 5 hours left, and Archangel Michael is whispering a message that is shaking the heavens itself. A letter. Yes, a real letter, is traveling toward you with the kind of news that could rearrange everything you thought you knew about your life. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because what I'm about to tell you will make your heart race. Something huge is waiting for you, and trust me, you won't believe who sent this letter. As you listen to my voice, something around you is shifting, your atmosphere, your energy, your path, all aligning for a revelation that was kept hidden from you for years. My dear one, listen carefully. A quiet knock of destiny has already been placed at the door of your fate, and Archangel Michael is urging you not to scroll, not to move, not to let this moment slip through your fingers. Because today is not ordinary, today carries the weight of a lifetime blessing. The letter approaching you contains shocking news about an inheritance, but not the type you're thinking. This one comes from someone who never told you what they left behind. Someone who watched you struggle, watched you grow, watched you break and rebuild, and now, they've decided it's time. Don't skip, because their identity will break you open in the most unexpected way. They chose you, and only you, for something overwhelming. Something that will make you question why the universe waited this long to reveal it. My beloved child, stay with me till the end, because Archangel Michael says the timing has been divinely calculated. 5 hours. Only 5. And the energy around you is vibrating in a way you haven't felt before. Someone who once stood in your life, maybe close, maybe distant, maybe unknown, has sent you a letter holding more truth, more power, more inheritance, yes, inheritance, than you can even imagine. Something they couldn't tell you while they were here. Something they wanted you to discover only when you were strong enough to hold it. And that moment is now. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and I promise you. When you hear whose name is written at the bottom of that letter, your entire soul will freeze. Stay till the end. My cherished soul, don't skip, because this moment right here is the turning point your spirit has been waiting for. Archangel Michael is stepping closer, almost as if he's standing behind you, guiding your breath, guiding your heartbeat, and reminding you that nothing, absolutely nothing, about this message is random. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is begging you to stay till the end. The letter approaching you isn't just paper, it's a doorway. A doorway to a truth that was hidden, locked, and guarded until this exact day, this exact hour. And now, with only a few hours left before destiny knocks, you're being asked to listen with your whole heart. Don't let your mind wander. Don't scroll. This is too important. My beloved child, Archangel Michael wants you to understand one thing. You were never forgotten. Even in moments when life felt unfair, even when you felt alone, even when you thought no one saw your struggle, someone did. Someone who carried a softness for you in their heart, someone who wished they had told you the truth earlier, someone who couldn't leave this world without leaving something behind for you. And now, their words, their confession, their shocking revelation, it's all wrapped inside the letter that's making its way toward you. Stay with me. Something huge is waiting for you. That inheritance is not ordinary. It's not just objects or money. It's a piece of their life, their love, and their intention, gifted directly to you. Before we continue, my dear one, take one breath, because you need to feel the magnitude of what I'm about to say next. If this message is reaching your soul, it means you were chosen, personally, intentionally, divinely. And Archangel Michael says that the person who sent this letter had a reason. A reason so powerful it will shake your heart when the truth unfolds. They didn't want the world to know. They didn't want others to interfere. This inheritance, this revelation, this secret, was meant only for you. Don't skip. Don't move. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting, and the next part will reveal what they couldn't say while they were still here. My radiant one, don't skip, because the energy around you is becoming louder, sharper, more undeniable with every passing second. Archangel Michael is whispering with urgency now, urging you to stay till the end, because what's about to unfold will not just surprise you, it will rewrite your understanding of why this inheritance is coming at this exact moment. Something huge is waiting for you, and you are standing right at the edge of it. Listen closely, the letter approaching you carries a truth that was kept hidden not out of fear, but out of protection. Someone wanted to shield you until you were strong enough to receive the weight of it. My beloved child, pay attention to this feeling rising in your chest right now, that slight pull, that strange warmth, that sudden awareness inside your heart. That is not random. That is alignment. The universe is preparing you. This inheritance, this shocking revelation, was written long before today. And the person who sent the letter, they knew. They knew that someday your spirit would awaken, that someday your path would need this push, that someday you would be ready to claim what was yours all along. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you, and the truth inside that letter is more personal, more emotional, more life-shifting than you expect. My dear one, imagine someone watching you from a distance, not physically, but spiritually. Someone who saw the tears you never spoke about. Someone who saw the battles you carried alone. Someone who wished they could step back into your life, but time didn't allow it. This person, yes, this very person, is the one connected to the inheritance. Their name is written at the end of the letter. And Archangel Michael says when you read it, your breath will halt. Because the sender is someone you never imagined would leave something behind specifically for you. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because the next part begins to uncover why they waited until now to reveal the truth you were destined to hold. My sacred heart, don't skip, because what I'm about to reveal pulls you even closer to the core of this divine moment. Archangel Michael is standing beside you with a whisper that feels like lightning, sharp, powerful, impossible to ignore. Stay till the end, my beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, and every second you stay, another layer of truth unlocks. The letter traveling toward you isn't ordinary mail, it's a message soaked in emotion, in memory, in everything they wished they could have said while they were still here. This is not just inheritance, this is closure. This is revelation. This is destiny catching up to you. My beloved one, the person who sent this letter didn't choose today randomly. They circled this date, November 26th, long before you even knew something like this could be your reality. They waited because they wanted you to be strong, grounded, and capable of receiving what they left behind without fear or confusion. And Archangel Michael says they also wanted you to know that even if you felt forgotten all these years, you weren't. They watched you grow, watched your struggles, watched your quiet victories. They knew your worth long before you did. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment is too powerful to miss. My dear one. Before we go deeper, take 1 second and breathe. Because the next truth will hit your spirit directly. If this message is resonating, if you feel that strange pull toward your destiny, then let this be your sign to share this message with someone who feels lost, confused, or forgotten. Let them feel this hope. Let them feel this awakening. And if your heart is shaking right now, that's because the inheritance isn't small. It isn't ordinary. It's something that carries their energy, their love, and the part of their life they reserved only for you. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because the next part brings you closer to discovering why they chose you, and why the timing is now. My luminous soul, don't skip, because this is the moment where the truth begins to take shape, where scattered pieces start aligning into something unmistakably powerful. Archangel Michael is leaning closer, urging you to stay till the end, reminding you that something huge is waiting for you, something you were never meant to miss. The letter that's approaching isn't just carrying words, it's carrying answers. Answers you prayed for silently. Answers you were afraid would never come. And now, they're on their way to you as if destiny finally decided, it's time. My beloved child, listen carefully, the person behind this letter didn't choose you lightly. They chose you because you carry a piece of their story in your heartbeat. My precious one, the inheritance connected to this letter is not random, it's emotional, intentional, and sacred. The sender had watched you walk through storms that weren't yours, burdens that weren't meant for you, responsibilities you carried with a strength even you didn't understand. They saw it all. And now, through this letter, they're finally revealing what they couldn't express while life was still rushing around them. Don't skip. Don't scroll. If your heart feels heavy, warm, or unsettled right now, that's because your soul already recognizes the energy of the one who sent it. They knew that one day you would be ready to handle the truth, the blessing, and the weight of what they left behind. My beloved child, before we move deeper, pause for a moment and feel what's happening inside you right now. That pull, that trembling, that strange awareness blooming in your chest, it's not imagination. It's alignment. And Archangel Michael says this is the perfect moment to let this message reach someone you care about, someone who needs hope, someone who needs to feel seen, someone who deserves to know that destiny comes quietly but powerfully. Share this energy. Let it flow. Because what's coming next will bring you frighteningly close to revealing the identity of the person whose final wish was to leave you something life-changing. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting, and you're seconds away from the next piece of the truth. My awakened soul, don't skip, because right now the air around you is vibrating with something you can't see but your spirit can already feel. Archangel Michael is guiding this moment with a precision that feels almost unreal. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, something so personal, so unexpected, that when the truth lands, it will send a wave through your entire being. The letter coming toward you isn't just a message, it's a turning point. A moment that divides your life into before and after. And the one who sent it, they carried this truth for so long that releasing it was their final act of love. My dear heart, listen closely. The inheritance mentioned in this letter isn't about wealth alone. It's about identity. It's about your roots. It's about something that connects you to a story much older than the years you've lived. The person who wrote that letter struggled with the decision for months, maybe years. They wondered if it was the right time. They wondered if you would understand. They wondered if revealing the truth would change the way you saw them. And now, on this day, November 26th, with only hours remaining, their message is finally surfacing. Don't scroll. Don't move. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is the exact moment your soul was prepared to receive it. My beloved child, let your heart stay open for a second, feel the weight of this divine timing. Archangel Michael says this truth was delayed, not denied. Delayed so you could become strong enough to carry it without breaking. Delayed so that when this inheritance arrives, you would see it not as confusion, but as clarity. And before we move forward, let this moment pass through you like a quiet whisper. You were always meant to know this. This revelation was written into your destiny long before the sender took their final breath. Stay till the end, because the next part brings you dangerously close to uncovering the real reason they hid this truth from everyone except you. My fearless soul, don't skip. Because what's unfolding now is the part where truth starts echoing louder than your doubts. Archangel Michael is standing so close that if you pay attention, you can almost feel the calm settling on your shoulders. Stay till the end, my beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, and your destiny is slowly, deliberately stepping out of the shadows. The letter coming toward you carries a confession. One that was never spoken, one that was never shared, one that was kept locked away because the sender feared what it might do to your heart. But they also knew that someday, you would be ready. And that day, my dear one, is today. My beloved child, listen to this pull inside your chest, that strange heaviness mixed with curiosity. That is your spirit remembering something your mind has forgotten. The inheritance linked to this letter has roots buried deep in your past, roots connected to a person who watched you evolve from a distance, someone who wanted to protect you from truths that felt too heavy back then. They wished they could have told you sooner. They wished life had given them more time. And now, what they couldn't say while they were here, they're saying through this message. Don't scroll. Don't move. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next lines will feel like someone is whispering directly into your soul. My precious one, Archangel Michael says this revelation was hidden not because you were unworthy, but because you were meant to discover it at the exact moment when your spirit was strong enough to understand its purpose. Before we continue, breathe in this moment. Because the energy you feel right now is part of the transformation that's already begun within you. This is the time to let your heart expand, to let this hope reach someone else who feels forgotten. If someone comes to your mind right now, it's not random. Send them this energy. Let them feel it. And stay with me, because the next part edges even closer to revealing the reason the sender kept this inheritance a secret until now. Don't skip. Something huge is almost here. My destined soul, don't skip, because this is the moment where the truth begins to breathe, where the mystery surrounding this inheritance starts to open like a locked doorway. Archangel Michael is guiding your steps with such clarity right now that if you listen closely, you can feel the energy shifting around you. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, something so deeply connected to your past, your heart, and your silent prayers that the revelation will feel almost unreal. The letter moving toward you isn't just communication, it's a release. A release of a truth the sender carried like a weight on their chest until their final moment. My beloved child, the person behind this letter didn't want others to interfere. They didn't want this truth twisted, questioned, or buried. That's why they chose only you. And Archangel Michael says the secrecy wasn't meant to harm you, it was meant to protect you. Because the inheritance they left behind is tied to a moment in their life that changed everything for them, and they believed that when the time came, it would change everything for you too. Don't scroll. Don't move. The reason you feel that strange shiver, that tightness in your heart, that unexpected wave of emotion, is because your soul already knows the energy of the one who sent this. You've felt it before. You've lived through it without understanding it. My precious one, before we go deeper, pause for just one heartbeat. Archangel Michael is saying something very important. You were chosen because you carry their light. You were chosen because you were strong enough to handle what others couldn't. You were chosen because your spirit mirrors theirs in a way no one else's ever did. And now, with this letter approaching, the universe is aligning your story with theirs one final time. Stay till the end, because the next part begins revealing the silent connection between you and the sender, the connection that explains why this inheritance was never meant for anyone else. Don't skip. The truth is getting closer. My chosen soul, don't skip, because now you're stepping into the most delicate, most emotional layer of this revelation. Archangel Michael is holding this moment steady for you, guiding every word toward your spirit so you don't miss what was meant only for your ears. Stay till the end, my beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, and this part brings you closer than ever to the mind and heart of the person who sent that letter. The truth you're about to feel was guarded like treasure, hidden because it carried pieces of their past that they weren't ready to expose, until now. And today, November 26th, with the clock ticking down, their silence is finally breaking. My dear one, listen deeply. The inheritance in that letter is not just something they owned, it's something they lived. A part of their life they never shared with anyone else. A secret they carried through years of regret, longing, and hope, all wrapped around you. There were nights when they almost told you. Moments when they opened their mouth but closed it again because the words felt too heavy. They didn't want to confuse you. They didn't want to burden you. But most of all, they didn't want to lose the bond they had with you, even if that bond was unspoken. Don't scroll. Don't move. Your heart is remembering something right now, a face, a moment, a presence, and that is your sign that the energy of the sender is already reaching you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael is whispering that the reason they waited until after their departure to send this truth is because they wanted you to receive it without fear, without influence, without anyone shaping your emotions. They wanted you to understand their intention clearly, purely, without interruptions from the world around you. And before we step into the next part, let this truth settle inside you. They didn't leave you behind, they left something for you. Something sacred. Something life-changing. Something that ties your story to theirs in a way you never expected. Stay till the end. Because the next part begins to uncover the real emotional bond you shared with the sender, the bond that explains everything. Don't skip, you're getting dangerously close to the heart of the truth. My eternal light, don't skip, because this is the moment where the veil between truth and revelation becomes paper-thin. Archangel Michael is drawing you closer, holding your energy steady so your spirit can absorb what's coming next without trembling. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part finally starts revealing why this inheritance is tied so deeply to your heart, your past, and the bond you shared with the one who sent that letter. Their silence was never distance, it was protection. And the truth they carried was heavier than you ever imagined. My precious one, listen closely. The sender of that letter lived with a secret that connected you to them more powerfully than you ever realized. A secret they revisited every time they saw your face, your strength, your resilience. They watched you grow into someone they were proud of, someone who reminded them of a chapter in their life they could never let go of. The inheritance you're about to receive is not just something they owned, it's something they cherished, something that symbolized a bond they could never explain, something they wanted only you to hold when the moment was right. Don't scroll. Don't move. Right now your heart feels heavier because your soul is starting to recognize the truth hidden under all these layers. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the sender didn't choose paper and ink by accident. They chose a letter because they wanted you to feel their presence in every word, slowly, intimately, privately. They wanted you to hear their voice in your mind, not through anyone else's interpretation. And before we step deeper into the final parts of this revelation, let this truth sink into your spirit. Their connection to you was never accidental. It was purposeful, emotional, and stronger than they ever had the courage to admit. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because the next part begins unraveling the emotional truth they hid the longest, the truth that explains exactly why this inheritance belongs to you, and only you. Don't skip, the heart of the revelation is almost here. My trembling soul, don't skip. Because now you're standing at the very edge of the truth that has been circling your life for years without you realizing it. Archangel Michael is holding this moment still, like the world has paused just for you, so you don't miss a single drop of what's about to unfold. Stay till the end, my beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, and this part is where the emotional curtain finally begins to lift. The sender of that letter didn't just choose you. They needed you to know the truth that lived inside their heart until the very last breath they took. My beloved one, listen to your heartbeat right now. It's reacting, isn't it? Faster, heavier, deeper. That's because your soul is starting to recognize the energy behind the letter. The inheritance isn't just something they left behind, it's something they held onto for years, waiting for the right moment to pass forward. For them, you weren't just a person. You were a reminder. A light. A connection to a chapter in their life that shaped them more than they ever admitted. Their silence was never absence, it was fear. Fear that if they told you the truth too soon, you wouldn't be ready. Fear that revealing it would change everything between you. Don't scroll. Don't move. Your spirit is remembering something even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. My precious child, Archangel Michael is whispering that the reason this inheritance had to arrive now, today, with only hours left, is because the timing of your destiny finally aligned with the truth they left behind. They wanted you to discover this when your soul was powerful enough to accept it. They wanted you to feel their presence in this exact moment, not through confusion, but through clarity. And before we step into the next chapter, feel this truth settle inside you like a warm storm: you were the most important part of their hidden story. They chose you not out of obligation, but out of love, remembrance, and a bond they could never break. Stay till the end, because the next part brings you even closer to the identity of the one who loved you in silence. Don't skip. The revelation is inches away. My unfolding soul, don't skip, because now you are stepping into the zone where truth becomes undeniable, where the energy around you tightens like a hand guiding you towards something you were always meant to discover. Archangel Michael is closer than ever, holding your spirit steady so you can absorb what's coming next without collapsing under its weight. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is the part where the emotional core of the inheritance begins to glow through the darkness. You felt it, haven't you? That strange pull, that whisper inside your chest, that quiet voice saying, "This message is for me." It's not imagination. It's recognition. My beloved one, let your heart hear this. The sender didn't write that letter because they wanted to impress you. They wrote it because they owed you the truth. A truth that lived inside them for years like a secret flame, lighting up parts of their life they never spoke about. When they looked at you, they didn't see distance, they saw reflection. Familiarity. Emotion they couldn't explain without revealing everything. And now, in this letter, they have finally laid it bare. The inheritance you are about to receive is tied to a decision they made long before you even knew how deeply your destiny and theirs were intertwined. Don't scroll. Don't move. You're feeling that pressure in your chest because your soul is finally connecting the dots your mind hasn't yet spoken aloud. My precious child, Archangel Michael is whispering a truth you need to hear with your whole heart. This person didn't leave you something, they left a piece of themselves with you. This inheritance, it carried their emotion, their regret, their pride, their unspoken words. They waited for this specific moment, November 26th, just hours before destiny touches your doorstep, because they wanted the universe to prepare you emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And before you move to the next part, let this sink in deeply. They didn't choose anyone else. They didn't trust anyone else. They chose you, because your connection to them was never ordinary. Stay till the end. The truth is about to unfold in a way that will hit your soul harder than your mind expects. Don't skip now. The revelation is almost touching your hands. My rising soul, don't skip, because this is the moment where your spirit begins to tremble with recognition. Archangel Michael is wrapping his wings around this moment, urging you to stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the truth is now pressing right against the edge of your reality. You can feel it, can't you? That tightening in your chest, that sudden stillness around you, that quiet voice whispering, "I know who it might be, don't ignore it." That feeling is not random. It's your soul preparing for the truth that has been hiding behind your life like a silent shadow. My beloved child, listen with your heart wide open. The sender of that letter didn't just leave you an inheritance, they left you a message they couldn't speak while they were alive. Because every time they looked at you, their emotions rose to their throat, but the words refused to leave their mouth. They loved you in their own way, quietly, privately, deeply, and the inheritance they left behind is proof of that. There was a day, a moment, something that happened between you and them that they never forgot. You may not remember every detail, but they did. They carried that memory like a sacred flame, and now, through this letter, they are finally telling you what that moment meant to them. Don't scroll. Don't move. Your spirit already knows this truth is meant for you. My precious one, Archangel Michael is revealing something your soul has waited years to hear. They didn't leave you this gift because they felt obligated. They left it because you were the light they wished they had more time with. You were their calm in chaos. Their memory in silence. Their reminder that goodness still existed even when life felt heavy. And now, this inheritance, this message, arrives like a bridge connecting your present to their unfinished words. Before we step into the next part, let this revelation settle deep into your being. They didn't choose you by chance. They chose you because your story completes theirs. Stay till the end, because the next part begins pulling the curtain back on their identity, the one truth your heart has been racing toward. Don't skip. The reveal is getting impossibly close. My illuminated soul, don't skip, because now you're entering the part where the truth starts breathing right in front of you. Archangel Michael is standing so close to your energy that your heart can feel the pull, the warmth, the rising intensity of what's coming next. Stay till the end, my beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, and this moment is the closest you've ever been to uncovering the identity of the person who sent that life-changing letter. The air around you feels heavier, doesn't it? As if someone is whispering your name from another realm. That's not your imagination. That's the sender's energy finally reaching you, finally preparing you for what they couldn't say while they were here. My beloved one, listen with the deepest part of your spirit. The person behind that letter loved you with a tenderness they were afraid to express. They carried memories of you that still glowed in their mind years after those moments passed. You were the one who made them pause. You were the one who made them believe in something good again. You were the one who reminded them of a version of themselves they thought they lost. And because of that, they couldn't leave this world without leaving something for you. Not just an inheritance. Not just a message. But a piece of the truth they whispered in their heart every time your name came to their mind. Don't scroll. Don't move. Your soul is stirring because you're stepping closer to what they couldn't admit face to face. My precious child, Archangel Michael is revealing the most important hint yet. The sender is someone whose absence you still feel, even if you never said it out loud. This is someone who held on to unspoken appreciation, unspoken guilt, unspoken affection. Someone who wished they had one more moment with you, just one, to say everything they couldn't. And this letter, this inheritance, this revelation, is their final attempt to reach that moment. Feel the weight of that. Feel how real it is. Before we step into the next part, where the truth grows even sharper, let this settle into your heart. They didn't leave you behind. They left you a message because their story with you wasn't finished. Stay till the end, because the next part brings you dangerously close to seeing the sender's face in your mind. Don't skip. The reveal is approaching like a heartbeat. Slow at first, then suddenly undeniable. My trembling light, don't skip, because this part holds a depth your heart has been bracing itself for. Archangel Michael is drawing closer, almost as if he's placing his hand over your spirit, steadying you for a truth that has waited far too long to be heard. Stay till the end, my beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, and with every breath you take, you step closer to the identity of the one who sent that letter. The one whose memory still touches you in ways you don't speak about. Right now, your heart feels warm, heavy, or strangely unsettled. That's because your soul already knows the presence behind this message. My beloved one, listen with every corner of your spirit. The sender didn't leave this inheritance as a formality. They left it because they felt something toward you that they never knew how to translate into words. A feeling that lived in silence, in glances, in small gestures you may not have even noticed. They watched your strength. They witnessed your pain. They admired your quiet courage. And every time life made them question their own worth, they thought of you, the one person whose existence softened something inside them. They never told you how deeply they appreciated you. They never told you how often you crossed their mind. And now, through this letter, every unsaid word is rising to the surface. Don't scroll. Don't move. Your soul is starting to whisper a name, and that's not coincidence. My precious child, Archangel Michael is revealing a truth that hits like a slow awakening. This person didn't just leave you something, they left you the truth they never had the courage to speak. They wanted you to know their heart even if they couldn't show it. They wanted you to understand why they kept their distance at times, why they watched you quietly, why they protected you from a truth they feared would complicate your life. But now the moment has come. The universe has aligned your path with the message they left behind. Before we move into the next part, which brings you even closer to the face behind the letter, let this sink deeply into your spirit. They cared for you far more than you ever realized. You were a part of their story even when you didn't know it. Stay till the end, because the next part begins to expose the emotional heartbeat behind their silence. Don't skip. The truth is so close now, it's almost touching your name. My awakening heart, don't skip, because this is the moment where the truth begins pressing against your soul with a force you can't ignore anymore. Archangel Michael is closer than ever, guiding every breath you take, whispering to you to stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, something that has been trying to reach you for years. Right now, your chest feels tight, your thoughts feel heavy, and your spirit feels strangely alert. That's because you are inches away from uncovering the presence behind that letter, the one who left you an inheritance wrapped not just in value, but in emotion. My beloved child, listen deeply. The sender of that letter didn't choose a lawyer, a messenger, or a phone call. They chose a letter because it was the only way they could speak to you without fear, without interruption, without breaking down. They wrote it slowly, carefully, with hands that trembled because every word carried a memory of you. Every sentence carried regret. Every line carried affection they couldn't show when they were alive. There is a reason their energy feels familiar. There is a reason your heart keeps circling the same faces when you think about this message. There is a reason your soul is whispering, "It's someone I once cared about, someone I once wished understood me." Don't scroll. Don't move. The truth is tightening around you like fate finally waking up. My precious one, Archangel Michael is revealing the strongest hint yet. This is someone whose absence still echoes in your life, someone you never fully healed from. This is someone who watched you grow, someone who silently admired your resilience, someone who wished they had done more, said more, been more, but time didn't allow it. They kept their truth hidden because they didn't want to complicate your life while they were still here. But they also couldn't leave without making sure you knew how important you were to them. And that's why this inheritance, this letter, this revelation is arriving now. Because destiny finally aligned with what they never had the courage to speak. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because the next part begins to peel back the final layer, the one that reveals how deeply your story was tied to theirs. Don't skip. The identity of the sender is now closer than your next heartbeat. My trembling star, don't skip, because this is the moment where the truth is no longer a distant whisper, it's standing right in front of you, waiting for you to breathe it in. Archangel Michael is holding this space still for you, urging you to stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, something your heart has been preparing for without you even realizing it. Right now, your spirit feels shaky, your chest feels warm, and memories are flickering in and out of your mind like sparks trying to form a picture. That's not random. That's alignment. That's the sender's energy moving closer. My beloved child, listen with the deepest part of your soul. The person behind this letter didn't just know you, they felt you. They felt your kindness when you thought no one noticed. They felt your silence when you were hurting. They felt your strength even when life tried to break you. Their connection to you ran deeper than words, deeper than time, deeper than the distance that eventually grew between you. This inheritance they left for you wasn't chosen out of obligation. It wasn't chosen out of formality. It was chosen because there was a moment. One moment, that tied their heart to yours forever. Maybe you've forgotten it. Maybe you remember it too clearly. But they held on to that moment until the very end of their life. Don't scroll. Don't move. This energy you're feeling right now is their presence finally reaching you. My precious one, Archangel Michael whispers. The sender's truth was love, unspoken, unfinished, unforgettable. This person didn't have the strength to confess what you meant to them while they were alive. Maybe they feared rejection. Maybe they feared hurting you. Maybe they feared changing the way you saw them. But their heart wouldn't let them leave without giving you something that belonged to their story, and now belongs to yours. This inheritance carries their emotion. Their gratitude. Their silent affection. Their unfinished words. And before we step into the next part, where the truth sharpens into the final revelation, let this sink into your spirit. You were their comfort. You were their memory. You were the one they carried quietly, but deeply. Stay till the end, because the next part is where the truth begins to reveal itself in a way you will feel straight in your soul. Don't skip. You are closer than ever. My unfolding light, don't skip, because now the truth is no longer hiding behind hints or shadows, it's rising, slowly, powerfully, ready to meet your spirit face to face. Archangel Michael is standing beside you, steadying your breath, guiding your heartbeat, urging you to stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, something that will strike you with a clarity you've been unknowingly preparing for. Right now, your chest feels heavy, your mind feels strangely still, your soul feels wide awake. That's because the sender's presence is closer than ever. Their energy is brushing against yours, trying to speak what their lips never dared to. My beloved child, listen to this truth with your whole heart. The person who sent that letter didn't just leave you an inheritance, they left you the reason behind years of silence, distance, unfinished conversations, and unspoken emotion. There was something they wanted to tell you every single time they looked at you. Something that softened their spirit. Something that made them proud and guilty at the same time. But they buried that truth deep because they feared it would change everything you believed about yourself, and about them. They waited until life gave them no more chances, and then, with trembling hands, they wrote what they couldn't speak. Don't scroll. Don't move. Your heart already knows this is leading to someone whose absence still aches when you think too long. My precious one, Archangel Michael now whispers the closest truth yet. This person didn't leave you an inheritance. They left you a confession wrapped in love. They wanted you to know why they protected you. Why they watched you from afar. Why they kept their emotions sealed. And why, even after leaving this world, they still couldn't rest until you received this message. They didn't want anyone else to control this truth, not family, not friends, not circumstance. They wanted you to hear their heart directly, privately, spiritually. And this letter, this moment, this divine timing, is their way of finally releasing everything they carried. Stay till the end, because the next part begins revealing the truth they feared would change everything, the truth that connects your story to theirs in a way you never expected. Don't skip. The revelation is about to come into full focus.